Coach Q, 2-2. Your thoughts, takeaways from those first 4 games?
Learning lessons. We've got to get better with the little things. We're talented enough. We're just not disciplined enough just yet, and that comes from being a young team overall. But we've got to get better with the little things. But talented enough.
Probably same things. I would say we just need to work more on the little things because so far the little things are what cost us our games, like just making free throws. So yeah, I think we'll be just fine. As Coach Q said, we are talented enough. Like we are overly talented. We just need to figure out this by ourselves.
From a coaching standpoint, and I'll let her tell you from a player standpoint, but from a coaching standpoint, just attention to detail, less turnovers. When we get to the free throw line, make the free throws like we make them in practice. Finish the layups, Last game I thought we did a great job. We only missed 12. So that is huge step towards getting down when you miss 26 in the game before, and it's a 4-point game. But 12 is a lot when you lose by 5. And so those little things like that, and just being able to execute a bit down the stretch, a little bit more proficiently when the game is on the line. And so those are the things that we're looking at from a coaching standpoint. But I can't complain about the effort. I can't complain about how hard they play, and I can't complain that we're in the mix, and that's what you asked for. Now we got to get better finishing off. But Ivana can tell you more from a player standpoint.
I agree with Coach Q on everything he said. And from a player's perspective, I would say we just need to be more organized in a game. Know our positions a little bit better and communicate a little bit better with each other. And that will actually help us, have less turnovers, and that will probably build up our confidence a little bit more. So we might actually finish some of those layups that we're missing, and just work on our free throws.
Really excited about it. You've got to play the best to figure out who you are, and you've got to be challenged early in the season. And I really feel like Cochise and Dodge, Trinity Valley, Panola, and Hill, and then going to Salt Lake next week with the competition. We're playing ranked teams there. We're going to find out, and we've got to go to war and figure it out real quick. But you kind of get prepared for conference, and so that's important, and that's the exciting part. Is you learn a little bit about yourself early, and you got to figure it out early because you're playing teams that you're going to see at the national tournament. As a coach, I hope I see what I saw in practice yesterday. It's like, okay, let's do this in the game. And you feel confident going into it, but just the confidence that they have in practice, controlling, the practice and just getting better. And yesterday, I feel like we got better yesterday. But just having that confidence and knowing that they're good enough to win games. And that's a little bit more on me to give that to them a little bit more. But knowing that they have that, transfer that over into the game with the same confidence, energy, and spirit. So what we're doing is putting them in more like game situations, trying to make things a little bit easier as far as when we get in that rut, being able to go to people and go to plays that we feel confident that they're going to go get us a bucket. Ivana's one of those people where, we try to put her in a situation where, it's like kind of like bread and butter. We're trying to find that bread and butter. She's one of them. I really believe Destiny Barnes is one of them for us. And she was out against Cochise, and that hurt us when, she's capable of dropping 17 and she's out due to an illness. But, just trying to find that bread and butter. Sarah is one of those go-to people. So just trying to find that bread and butter. And in that game, we struggled trying to get the right people to basketball. And that's what we've got to do a better job of, putting the ball in the right hands at the right time.
Well, Brandon, ranked number 3 in the country, 7-0 to start the year. How do you feel about that? How do you think your team's playing?
I feel good. I know that we all know where our end goal is supposed to be. We want to win national championship, but to get off to a 7-0 start is setting the tone for what the rest of the season should be. Every day is just, winning a national championship is hard work. It's extremely hard to do. Every day, day in and day out, you got to be good, got to be 100%. You got to be all the way bought in. So we work hard every day. So it feels good. We went on the road. Sometimes, on the road, the referees might cheat you. Fans might say something. Now we at home. If the referee's going to cheat, they probably going to cheat for us. So, yeah, we got the home crowd to support us, so they'll feel good. So it feels good playing at home always. Like I said, if you want to win a national championship, you're going to have to beat the best of the best. In the national tournament, only the ranked teams will be there. So playing the ranked teams at this part of the season, it'll be a good test for us, and I feel like we should be able to accomplish a lot of our goals. Going into this week, I would say we just got to be mentally dialed in, just 100% focused. No outside distractions, anything off the court, just leave it off the court. Everything that's on the court, you just give it all on the court. Number 3 is a good ranking, but in all our minds, we feel like we're number 1. We feel like we're the best team in the country, and we only want the best. We put out the best product. So number 3, that's what everybody thinks, but to us, we feel like that's kind of disrespect. We feel like we number 1 in the country. It's only what everybody else sees. Nobody else sees us putting in all the work into the gym. Nobody else sees us the days and nights and all the hard work we put in. So, I mean, the rank is cool, but it doesn't matter what our ranking is. At the end of the day, we get to the national tournament, you'll have a new ranking, and it's all about who wins at their final date and at their final game in the championship. Yes, we feel like we have a target, but at the same time, that's what happens when you're the top team, a top team in the country. You always have a target, and everybody's going to play their best when they play against you just because you're ranking. So, yeah, we do. I do feel like we have a target, but it's just all a part of the business.
So you signed to go play college golf at a 4-year school. How does that feel?
Amazing. It's been my dream since I was 9 years old, so it's good. Yeah. Well, I got along with the coach really well. They gave me a full ride, and I just wanted to go there. So.
Did you get to take a visit to Incarnate Word?
No, but I'm going to go in December to look at the school.
Okay, what do you think that's going to be like?
A lot different to what I'm used to. Mentally, the new coaches helped me learn how to trust the process and just trust my game is going to get to that point. So I'm just kind of trusting the process right now. Yeah.
What are you hoping that next level experience is going to be like, or do you have some goals maybe that you've set for what you want to get out of that?
Well, my lowest round I shot this year was 69, but I lost a ball in that, so I know I've got a lot more in me. So I just want to shoot as low as I possibly can. Just keep shooting low and low. Yeah, I had a lot of pressure of my parents, so it was good for them to be proud of me, and I get to do what I've always wanted to do. Yeah, because I had the thought of going to Florida or California, but I just got so used to being in Texas, and I love it so much, so I just wanted to stay.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Well, Claudia, you have signed to know you're going off to Texas Tech. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's unreal. It's very exciting to go into a new chapter of my life in a new era, and I feel like Odessa is really preparing me for it. I mean, the program is absolutely brilliant. The resources are great. The coach is absolutely lovely, and I just felt at home already when I first met them. It was a huge weight off your shoulders. Obviously, as a JUCO player, it's very scary because you don't really know where you're going to go next. So having signed to such a good university has really just, given me that extra motivation to continue really thriving in golf. Well, I still have to buy my cowboy boots and hat, so this is still something to tick off the list. But I didn't really have any expectations. Obviously, California and Florida would have been great weather-wise, since back in Spain, I'm very lucky to have such good weather. But Texas is great as well, the culture, the people, and I feel like it doesn't really matter where you are, but it's who you are with. In many ways, our coach, Brad Strachey, has really helped us really lock into our games off the course and on the course. And I think that that's also very important as a player, to not only have good golf swings, but also a good mental game, and that also has a huge reflection on your day-to-day life.
What are you hoping to still accomplish here before you leave Odessa College?
Well, I'd like to get that ring for nationals, that's for sure. I mean, this would be a dream of mine, and if it's individually or if it's as a team, and obviously the team will have lots of opportunity to get this. Yeah, I feel like that's my main goal.